Hello viewers, welcome to our Free Concept TV. Headline: Senate rejects Tinubu's request for military intervention in Niger. The Nigerian Senate has rejected a request by President Bola Tinubu that Nigeria intervene military in the Niger Republic. Political Nigeria report that the Nigerian military overthrew the democratically elected government in the country last week, and Tinubu had written to the Senate requesting that they pass a resolution to allow Nigeria to intervene to restore democracy. The Senate, however, did not grant the request. In a statement, Senate President Akpabio said that the Senate had categorically decided not to intervene militarily in Niger. Akpabio said that the Senate was concerned about the coup in Niger, but that they believed that military intervention would not be the best way to restore democracy. He said that the Senate would insist focus on diplomatic and economic measures to pressure the junta to step down. The Nigerian Senate has rejected a request by President Bola Tinubu that Nigeria intervene military in the Niger Republic. Political Nigeria report that the Nigerian military overthrew the democratically elected government in the country last week, and Tinubu had written to the Senate requesting that they pass a resolution to allow Nigeria to intervene to restore democracy. The Senate, however, did not grant the request. In a statement, Senate President Akpabio said that the Senate had categorically decided not to intervene militarily in Niger. Akpabio said that the Senate was concerned about the coup in Niger, but that they believed that military intervention would not be the best way to restore democracy. He said that the Senate would insist focus on diplomatic and economic measures to pressure the junta to step down. Alright viewers, you have listened to today's news. Godswill Akpabio, God will bless you. No. You know, I have not prayed for you before. I have not prayed for you. Monipo, God will bless you. Like, God's gonna bless you. God gonna bless your family. The headline says, Senate rejects Tinubu request for military intervention in Niger. Now, how can Tinubu say he wants to solve a particular problem in Niger? He wants to send Nigerian military people down to Niger. Is that your country? Even if you are ECOWAS president, that does not give you the legal right to just jump into somebody's country and start trying to give them rules and regulations. For the fact that your ECOWAS president does not give you the legal right to do what you do. I really love the fact that Senate rejected such request, because they are trying to save Nigeria. If something like it's going to happen, something like eventually happens, they're only going to create more problems for Nigerians, because you want to solve a problem. They want to solve a problem, and the problem on ground. They want to use military way to solve it. It doesn't work like that. You need to use peace to solve it, not military. Peace. All right, we have comments here. Somebody here says it's an arrangement to save him from shame. You are very smart. You are very correct. Somebody here said, "Up senators for rejecting Tinubu's request." I am really, really happy, because it is only going to bring more problems to Nigeria. Nigeria is already facing a whole lot of shit. We are already in a whole lot of big mess right now. So, saying that you want to solve the problem by telling the military people in Nigeria to go there and want to stop the whole issue. You want to not use military way. It cannot work. You are only going to cause small problems for Nigerians. Nigeria we have a lot on our table right now. We are dealing with a whole lot of that. We cannot deal with war. Because when you bring two people to their country to solve that kind of problem, you are telling them that Nigerians can handle anything that comes out of this thing. Which we all know that Nigeria cannot handle it. We don't have enough to handle. Imagine Ukraine and Russia right now. Till now they are still fighting war. We don't want that. We cannot deal with that right now. We already have a lot of issues. Nigerians cannot deal with such thing. We can't. There is no way we are going to deal with such thing. So thank you very much for not accepting what Tinubu said, because it's gonna shock this country. But it says, after landing for miscalculating Tinubu, I guess he orchestrated it to save face. Somebody says, just as he miscalculated in the fuel subsidy removal. But it says, after all, President Tinubu might use the war as an avenue to suspend the election tribunal by declaring a state of emergency since Nigeria is in war. The constitution may be suspended and he perpetuate in office as long as it takes. Oh my God! Nigerians the way Nigerians think? Sometimes I wonder. Please, okay, that's somebody else's comment. Let me just emphasize on that. Somebody here says, you guys are doing a good job there. He wanted to send Nigerian soldiers to go there and die for nothing. I don't know if he wants to send them to go and die there for nothing, but I don't like the idea. Like, one bit, I don't like it. because the message and the signal he's sending to them is a war message. And Nigeria cannot deal with war. We cannot handle it. It's only going to give us more problems. Nigerians cannot handle war. We cannot handle it. There is no way. There is no way. Somebody here says they have spoken well this time. If it were to be during Ahmed Lawan, he would have used his veto power to approve the request. Thank God we are not in Ahmed Lawan tenure. Thank God, because it's not gonna be very funny. It is not gonna be funny. Somebody here says so we can agree that Akpabio is better than Lawabi. Whatever. Okay. Somebody here says no, let them go to war and ever regret it forever. A government of less than 3 months clamoring to engage itself in a war which she has nothing to gain in favor of her citizens other than her fear of coups against it. They can never learn from ongoing Russia and Ukraine war. Mr. Tinubu has to refill the cabinet of these diverse before they get him into serious trouble. I don't know who is advising the president. I really don't know who is his advisor. But the idea of him using military people to go and use force, thank God Akpabio rejected it. I know what I'm saying. Ukraine and Russia war. If you watch the video on YouTube, go on YouTube, you can watch the video and see what is going on. They are still fighting war till now. Children, mothers are really suffering. People are trying to just let them just be alive to live for the next day. They are not thinking of buying land, owning a property, opening a business. They just want to live for the next day. Just if you can eat today, let's see how tomorrow is going to be. That's just their own worry. How is tomorrow going to be? Not that they want to get one land, they want to get married. No, they're thinking of how tomorrow is going to be because they already know they're in a big soup. Now, Tinubu want to go and drag us into Niger. It's okay. Somebody says, if it is God that saved all senators, if you approve this request, all of you would have seen trouble from the youth. Thank God we want peace in Africa, not war. African for Africans. Exactly. We don't want war. We want peace. I've said this thing. The best way to resolve issues like this, most especially issues that concern countries. It is not your country. It's another country. All you need to do is just to have a conversation, talk with these people. They are matured. Have a roundtable conversation and discuss with them. You don't try to use veto power on people. It doesn't work like that. You're only going to create more problems. Going to create more problems for Nigerians. You're only going to put us in a more bigger problem. Seriously, I love the fact that Godswill Akpabio rejected it. Imagine that he had approved it. Only God know where Nigeria would have been by now. Only God know that the news that would be flying right now. Because then now they will travel out of the country and leave the mere masses here to suffer. Bombs, gun, and all. Can we deal with that? We can't. All right, viewers, the content of today's news. Please do it by the comment section. Let's know what your views are. Thank you for listening.